play their little games. It's really games. It's really games. God said it was cheap tools. God called them cheap tools. They play their little game. They put you in these situations, bro. But I think it's part of some kind of experience. It's legit. Whatever it is, it's legit. It's legit. It's supposed to be for an inheritance, but I don't know how all that goes. But you learn a lot. You station with God. You learn a lot. You learn a lot about the restaurants and the refrigerators and the options, spiritual options. I can't speak on it. I don't know if I can. I can't really. I probably better not. But you learn a lot from it. And it's like everybody know about it, but it's like, let's say everybody you in a town, everybody in the organization, but they gonna put whoever ain't in that organization in that experiment. That ain't how it is though. But it's something like that. It could be an inheritance experiment. It takes the longest to find out what you're supposed to do if they bypass you and then swapped you out. They'll tell the person they swapped out what they supposed to do, but they ain't gonna tell you like what you supposed to do. And by the time you realize, like, I really just realized it a week ago, because they warp the energy and you don't get the downloads you get. There's two different energies. Let's say you're chosen and you can be on the dark or the light side. Both of those energy bother you. If you're on your way to the light, the dark gonna bother you a lot. More so than the light, really. And the light gonna expect you to hold your ground. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. This experiment, you can tell it's an inheritance. Cause it's in Job. Job talked about it. Job went through it. And it's like, God work on you. You know, if ain't nobody else in the world can find a problem in you, gotta find a problem in you. God gonna work on you through your problem. You know what I'm saying? And it might not be a problem like what you think it is. It might just be discipline, or it might just be, God shouldn't have to, like, I don't know how to say this, but it's like God shouldn't have to hold your hand to be righteous. Something like that. God fix everything though. They make these stories up like you gotta do this. They gonna keep attacking you. Somebody talked about it. They said, I heard somebody, he said he knows somebody got attacked for 60 years. I mean till they was 60. I know somebody I think got attacked till they was 70. Or somebody was telling me something like that. Like if you don't apply, if you don't do what they tell you to do, it's like it's some kind of, it's all part of that cloning thing. I think it is. But or they can utilize that to do that to people. The problem is they done got too comfortable in doing that. They sacrificing every, bro. If Jesus did come, we wouldn't know it. They'll swap them out. They'll swap them, like the wickedness is disturbing. It's disturbing. And I can't tell you nothing about it though. I can't tell you how they utilizing the oil and all that. But it's something deeper going on. But everybody ending up in spiritual pain. Nobody getting away with nothing. Like if you cheated to take something, damn, it's so hard to explain, bro. But the problem is that most people go to prison or probably do something crazy and get themselves killed, like literally. Or start getting low vibrational, so they start, you can't do that. You gotta literally walk in your Jesus Christ mode to keep that from all that from happening. And you gotta stay in that mode for a long time. And while you're in that mode, you gotta stay, you're gonna be with God. You're gonna be with God and stuff. And dark night of the soul, man, you're gonna be more connected to the spiritual realm when you're in the dark night of the soul. You're gonna see everybody else ride around with your money. They're gonna give everybody else your money. It's supposed to be God's money, but to me, I feel like they done got the money. And they, trying to clean you up. They're gonna tell you to do certain things. If you do them, they're gonna clean you up. If you don't do them, they're gonna hesitate in cleaning you up. Either way it go, they're gonna try to clean you up. But now on the spiritual, they lining themselves up for it's a straight up trap. It's a straight up trap. It's like they lining themselves up, like they choosing to be one of the dominoes in the line. But you gotta stay elevated. They got these tricks where they play with your psyche. If you're an inheritant, baby, you probably got molecules in you. And they gonna tap into all that. All this legal now. There ain't nothing you can do about it. If you're an inherited baby, you're a box child and all that, that's all legal, bro. And they gonna harass you through them chips, whatever. That's what I heard, and I heard this from somebody, but I'm starting to believe it myself. But on the spiritual end, it ain't like that. It's like they lining themselves up to be consumed. Like, they still losing, and they don't know. It's like somebody named Amanda in my energy. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all leaning on that Ted, don't lean on that Ted. I'm trying to warn y'all, you better hurry up and get up out of there. Don't lean on that Ted, cause it ain't the test you battling. It's the psychological abuse from the I can't say the word. It's little text that they use. It's part of this experiment. It must be part of the inheritance babies and stuff. And they abuse you psychologically. And once you beat the psychological abuse, it's over. Test is over. I wouldn't lean on that test. I know a lot of y'all are. I feel kind of sorry for a lot of people, bro. Because it's like, ain't no job. They say a place been utilizing that for so long, they stopped creating jobs. And they finally get around to somebody who, like myself, want to put up a fight. I seen people who did it and failed, and joined the people who made them fail, and start attacking people. It creates more darkness. It creates more darkness. It creates more darkness. What I seen in it, I seen it create more darkness. I seen it create more low vibrational sexual activity, like overly sexually active, all that. I seen it create addicts. I seen it create liars, thieves, killers, make people suicidal, homicidal. I don't see no good in it. I don't really see no good in it. But hell, I don't know nobody who actually successfully, and if they do get out of it, you ain't gonna see them again, because they gonna flee from that play. They ain't gonna deal with that play. It's like it's part of it or something. But it's like, it's so much that need to be said. You can't talk about it. It's like, it's set up so good, if you talk about it, they're gonna attack you in another way. It's like, you gotta be silent about it. And it ain't. If you look at it like it's building you up, if you look at it like it's building you up, spiritually, mentally, and all the leads, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. But just the fact that you don't know nobody who ever successfully beat it, that make it rough. Because like I said, if they have, they're not in there. They're not nowhere around those people. They're not dealing with those people no more. You got so long to do it. I know there wasn't no time. I just found that out like 4 days ago. You got so long to do it and stop. And they'll switch. Somehow get off of your energy. But I don't know if they notice that they lining themselves up, and they probably do. That might be why they fighting so hard to keep you from passing the test. Cause it's like, let's say it's an option, and let's say they've been rapturing you. Well, it's like if you pass that test, you rapturing it. I mean, I just figured that out. It could be. I think that's how it works. It's a spiritual option. It's legit. It works. Literally, you could do it, and you can feel it working on you in the physical. And it's straight to me though. It's boring. It's overwhelming. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with it. Because it was like a lot had to be learned, and like you had to participate in it just to get it at first, and then you got to do it for so long. If you a warrior for God, and it's like deputies and police and all that, and if you one of those, you had to do it for so long, and then you got to get yourself out of it. And ain't nobody finna do it. Everybody gonna help you get in it, but ain't nobody gonna help you get out of it. And once you try to get out of it, you gotta stay out of it for so long. It's a window of time of how long you gotta stay out of it. But these other people that's talk about it, they talk about how it's been going for years. I don't know about that part. I have to wait and see. I don't see how that's possible, because it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. It's like spiritual. The universe is involved in this game because all is the coin. So I don't see how they can trap you like that and you not participating in their games. And the universe, they know they gotta go by the rules, bro. They gotta go by the rules, or something gonna happen to them. Let me just say that. Something real bad gonna happen to them. They gotta go by the rules. The oil is a universal currency. That's why I don't share. That's why I never was big on sharing. I knew that somehow. I don't know how I knew that. But I knew oil was like a universal currency. Oil is like worth more than gold in the universe. And I just always like, cause you could deal with a certain person and they can tank your oil, dilute your oil. You don't want that. So, passing the test is hard though. It's psychological. Man, they'll tell you got so long. I don't know about that neither. You just gotta pass the test. It's hard. It's different. I don't know about that. You got so long. I don't know about all that. They'll trap you. I think they'll use these things on you that I better not talk about. But I don't know about it being legit like that. I think they play with your mind, man. And they do things to your body. But after a while, your body gonna, work itself out of that. The human body is built magnificent. The human body is built to understand the harm that's being done to it, and then figuring out a way to bypass it or alleviate the parasites, whether that's a molecule or not. So they can't do that neither. Cause it's like, it's universal, bro. It's like this is spiritual and physical. You might can violate the justice in the physical, but you can't violate the justice in the spiritual. So we'll have to wait and see. I ain't got there yet. But when we get there, we'll see. They got these points you get to, and they say, oh, yeah, we gonna do this. I seen this before, I just didn't understand it, bro. My grandpa was trying to tell me about it, because it did something to my grandpa, and I just didn't know what was going on. And at that time, everybody knew about this and how to handle it. A lot more people knew it, and they wasn't scared to talk about it. So when they did what they did to somebody, it was like a lot of people from everywhere lined up. I can't remember, I was so young. My daddy do, but I can't get it out of him. And what it is, like everybody participating in attacking this one person. And this person got to do something and stay in that lane. And somehow them people just start disappearing. And it's like this person gained from that. There you go, and that's the option. It's scary. If you don't know nothing about it, I can tell you this. If you got a family of 5, one of them know about it. Everybody know about it. And like I said, it's out of 100% in the world, 98% of the people in the world is probably with some organization. They know about it. And the people that ain't, it's like Hunger Games, bro. They put you in there. It's legal and everything. It's legit. And they take you apart. They take all your goodies off of you. But it's things you gotta do. I can't tell it. I think I have been telling. I think that's why they kept attacking me. But now I'm starting to realize you can't tell it. And I'm not telling it because of the attack. I'm not telling it because I see the intelligence and not telling it. Because man, they're gonna attack you if you tell it. If you tell it, they're just gonna attack you more and more and more. So it's like, don't even say nothing about it. That's why I ain't really been talking. Ain't nothing to talk about. You just gotta play that game and see if it's chess. You gotta try to beat them at their own game, or beat them at the game or something. And it's like everybody is. You see all these people just feeding off your energy, bro. I used to see this back in the day. I just didn't understand what. Well, I seen kids that was healthy, good kids. I seen their parents do things to them and break them down and make them disabled. And that's the most heartfelt, hurtful thing that anybody can witness in their life. I seen people do good men, good boys and girls. They were boys and girls when they started working on them. And little boys and girls they started working on, or they were teenagers. And I seen them do things to them and just make them crazy, bro. And they have to take care of these people. And these people were built to be leaders. These people, I looked into it and I found out that the vast majority of these people are angels. And people are literally, if they don't break you and make you disabled, you gotta join them, and then they gonna mutilate you in some way. And I just didn't know what was going on. You know, when you're in the slum, you see stuff, you witness stuff, you like, man, maybe that's just the way things is. No, they out here sacrificing these folks, and it's legit. It's legit, man. It's like annexing. You know, it ain't good to steal. You can't steal from nobody, but you can annex. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. I'm just saying here, who can be free in America? Not in America, but in the world. Who can be free? Who can be safe in their own home? These people, I looked into it. All these people needed your Social Security card, or your license, your ID. They throw you in this kind of stuff. What couple ain't gonna see the personal information of the opposite? Who can be safe in their own home, man? And everybody thinks this is a game. They don't think it's a game. These people know. They feel like this is a necessity to do this. Because it's 8 billion people. Y'all know it ain't 8 billion jobs out there. So how everybody getting paid? They gotta group up. And the things they do together, to stay grouped up and quiet. You can't get these people to say, I'm telling y'all, these people, bro, when you see these snitches and stuff like that, these people ain't doing all that. You ain't finna hear. I done seen the worst of the worst of it. I done seen a person that done drug themselves through the mud to the point where they learn to live in the mud and love the mud, and you better not even try to take them out the mud. And they'll snitch on everybody on the street. They'll snitch on everybody. But they ain't gonna say nothing about that group or that covenant they in. They ain't even gonna tell you nothing. They ain't gonna say, I mean, these people are broken. These people are on drugs. They on drugs that they are supposed to talk when they talk to you, because they on so many different drugs. They ain't gonna say nothing. Ain't none of them gonna say, I'm telling you, I ain't never seen such a thing, bro. I'm telling you, these people don't snitch. They come together, and whatever they do secretly with each other, you better know they ain't finna talk. They ain't finna tell nothing on each other. They got some stuff going on now. They got some stuff going on now. I remember one time years ago, I wasn't in the world, but I was in the world a little bit. But I wanted to join this organization. And it was a particular organization. I ain't gonna say which one it was. And they were like, and I had a girl with me at that time. And they were like, you gotta share your woman. They were telling me the stuff I gotta do. I said, oh, hell. I said, I pass, bro. He explained it good. You know what? It's understandable. I get. I was like, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I pass on all that, though. I don't know what that was about. There's some party or something. I ain't gonna go into detail about it, but he explained it. It was like, I guess there's certain ways to keep everybody quiet. I don't know. I said, I'm good, bro. I ain't doing all that. I ain't gonna do all that. I wanna join. I don't know what she got going on, bro. You know, she might not even be with me when I join. They were like, no matter who you get. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. He like, you get married later on, no matter what. You gotta share. I said, no, bro. No, I ain't doing that. I said, no, I ain't. I'm cool, man. I said, that's wild, man. Y'all, I ain't know what to think about it, bro. Then I went and told my cousin. My cousin took me over there. Dude I used to hang with back then before all this happened. And he said, what did he say? I said, he said I could join, man, but I gotta share my women. Hell, man, that sound like it's good right there, straight. You know, that's how, that's how he act, though. I said, no, bro, you know I don't get down like that. But he had his little 2 cents to say about it, but I was like, nah, bro. People gotta have free will, bro. I don't do all that. I'm just doing this for me. This ain't got nothing to do with everybody around me. So it's just a lot going on in the world. You just don't know. You join an organization, you gotta choose one wisely. Somebody gotta come to you right, man. You can't. All of them ain't. Unless it's just a bad way and a good way of joining them. All of them, you know. But that's it, though.